I was like, oh,
I
you need
don't
to go
know.
back and do that. When the cream rises to the top, brother. It's like, come on now.
So we're getting a Twin Tail versus Helix
I mean, that
on
makes
Buster
sense. We
Buster Beach.
literally saw Helix farm Pringles in the
Oh wait,
previous matchup.
oh it's Lollipop. I don't know why I said Twin Tail.
Why did you?
It's
You
Lollipop.
no, you probably said Twin Tail because you were thinking of Twin. So
Yeah,
I'll
yeah, yeah.
I'll excuse you.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. It's fine. Gameplay wow. Gameplay wow for sure. Quote of the day. Anyways, of course, Twin has, vertical arms, which are going to be a problem for Helix, which is all about that vertical ability.
Sorry, I'm still thinking of the freaking
The game wow.
gameplay. Wow, arms nice.
I mean, Twin just got in that rush and getting it with a grab afterwards. Of course, living up to Twin living up to their title here. But of course, Pringles also getting in that grab. It's all about being just with Helix. We saw the Helix earlier, just being able to be as nimble as he can be. But with Twin, it's gonna be a little harder. It's all about whether they can last as long as they have. They still have 42 seconds to put in Twin below 10%. And getting in grab after grab is probably going to be the best way to do it. With a rush as well would be really, really good to put him all the way on another grab. Bro, this Helix is the king of grabs. And we're getting it with the rush and Twin is done.
That is consistency at the highest caliber. Nothing short of what we expected from Pringles going into this. It was just combo after combo, grab after grab, a beautiful display from Pringles. And despite Lollipop having such good mobility as well, being able to inflate up and still wander around with the shield up, just Helix was able to shut that down and not allow Lola to take center stage in the slightest. The Ice Dragon is going to come back out alongside the smoke screen Hydra.
And of course, Twin is going to be actively looking out for those grabs because that last round got grab after grab after grab. You see Mr. Pringles trying to do it time and time again, and it's just he tried twice, has not worked out. Twin is clearly looking out. So again, holding on to his title. Pringles just showed us that just because they were #1 does not mean that David cannot bring down Goliath. It's just what is shown, and Pringles did a massive comeback last time, and I wonder if he can do it again. Just because he's below 10% doesn't mean anything. Going with the grab again, and still have that rush. It's all about whether or not. Yep. Okay. We're going to round 3, so that's completely fine.
Yeah, to shut you down very quickly there. Lola was not going to allow the same thing to happen twice, and Helix coming out with the double nade now, just throwing the automated system out the window, all manual, and there's Biff's face on our screen yet again. Thanks for that, Lola.
Going with a double nade? That's very, of course, Lola not only has great mobility, but also has like great coverage in terms of defense. This is really, really good.
Yeah, big high explosive damage, a little bit of risk in there as well if it does charge and gets deflected out initially. Lola can have that self-destruct chip go on their favor. Unfortunately, whiffs with the rush, so chip damage and nothing more. Pringles has an opportunity to reply, both still at somewhat even health, so if Pringles could just add up that consistency like he did in the first point, manages to dodge the initial double hit there, can't quite get the rush going just yet as Lola goes all the way back down into the hot bucket.
Those explosions are doing quite a number of Twin. Honestly, of course, we just thought it was even, but in a matter of seconds, Pringles is already having a leg up until that rush happens, and of course, they're back to being just quite a little even. Of course, being beneath that 10%, and as we saw earlier, that doesn't necessarily mean death for for Pringles, but it's going to be a little hard, especially with that timer running out. Oh, and yeah, it's over. It's time. Oh,
and there's the KO as well. With KO with 1 second left on the clock. Lola makes sure it does not go to time. Straight through the heart goes the laser, and it is going to be our top.
Game 1 for Twin. which is it's another thing. Clearly has a cheerleaders on chat. I see people going, Twin, I cheer for you. We see them. We need people. Pringles, I'm over here cheering for you. Don't you worry. I'm all about cheering for that David against that Goliath. Let's go. Layla, what do you think about our players right now?
Well, they've made it this far for very good reason. They are the top 2 seeds for very good reason. And we're going to see Sparring, Spring, and Ramen take it out of contention. Go on, I dare one of them to pick Sky Arena. Go on, do it. I freaking dare you. Please.
I
Anyway,
mean, Sky Arena wouldn't be bad for Pringles, honestly. It has a little bit of extra height, which is something that clearly is going to be needed because when you release that vertical ability while in the air, it just allows you to be over everything else. And so being able to get that extra height is going to be good, especially because Lola Pop has those specific arms that are vertical. So that's going to be a problem for Pringles.
But that being said, we're not going to see Sky Arena. Instead, we're going back to spherical goodness. It is time for Mausoleum. Now, we did not see the trampoline come into play last time round. I can definitely tell you both of these characters will not mind if the trampoline comes out to play. So be very wary about where your grabs are going, my friends, as we go into game number 2.
And with the amount of grabs that we saw from Pringles last time, could very, very well just break the stage. And it's all about, I mean, I don't think Twin has gotten in that many grabs, but being able to dodge as much as, not only dodge, but being able to block as many of the attacks that Pringles goes on out of their way. Lollipop's been such a formidable opponent for this Helix over here. And now getting in with a rush, it's going to be a problem for Helix. Helix has got to make that comeback. Maybe even break that center of the stage would be really good for them.
See if they can at least hold on to that as much as they can. Pringles already into critical, does have rush available, but will likely hold on to it for the next point at this stage because Twin has such a commanding health lead. Only just dipping into 75%. Never mind, that explosion sets them on the cusp of half, but it is going to be another quick little shot.
We just see it that, you know, Helix manages to hold his ground, but it's just with how nimble Lollipop happens to be and getting it with the rush immediately the second that it's possible. That's really interesting to me. And of course, keeping up with those nades, being able to hit sometimes with the explosions. The explosions have been managing to chip away at Twin's health very, very much. So it's all about whether or not he can actually get those hits in, which is going to be a problem again, Lollipop on display.
Yeah, and that freeze again, just really robbing Helix of all of the abilities, puts Pringles back down into critical. And it's a big mountain to climb for Pringles. Managing to get another quick little knockdown off their road and is getting right up in Lola's face. A little bit of a crack on the platform, but I don't think it'll be enough to turn the tides of this battle. And indeed, it will not. A straight 2-0, both in game and in the set.
I think the Mausoleum pick was probably worse for Pringles because that just put him at a disadvantage with that height again. Again, they had the vertical arms. That's going to be a problem. They need a stage that allows them to get that little bit of extra height. Sky Arena would have been good, which now that I'm saying it out loud, it seems that, you know, Twin can just ban it real quick so that doesn't happen.
In fact, we are going straight back to Mausoleum. So same ban, same pick. So we are going to see... We're going to see it again. We're going to see if we're going to have another slight change of pace from Pringles. I mean, so far they are getting hits in. It's just they've been shut down so consistently, and we are going to see a character switch. Out goes the Heat.
Out goes the Helix. Yes, as you were saying, we're going into Springman. It's very, very interesting. I was thinking a character switch would happen, but I wasn't completely sure. And now being able to completely, you know, get rid of with the ability, getting rid. Yeah. Oh, that's a really, really smart pick.
Very good pick already, and especially with the gloves that they're coming on in with both fire elements, the good old toaster, and the hottest of slaps, and already putting in the work, bringing Twin almost to the halfway mark, not quite there. But Twin will adapt very quickly, as we know that they are capable of doing so. And the trampoline is out immediately.
which didn't happen last time. In fact, hasn't happened a single time that Muscle even has been out. So as opposed to yesterday. Yesterday it did happen, but not today. And now he's got Slapamander, he's got Springman. Not only that, but Pringles has to get the dub this time. Has to, because if he doesn't, Twin gets that 3-0, and that's not gonna be good. We need our little David here to get. Oh, he gets the grab in. This is looking bad. Pringles is probably not gonna use the rush either.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I saw what Twin was trying to do, trying to go for that very cheeky rush juggle, didn't quite land it, and now it opens up for Pringles to get the rush of their own, 360, they are both on 1 HP, the laser does not fire it, 13 seconds left on the clock, this is nip and tuck, weak on the right hand side, but it doesn't matter, Lola gets the hit in at the last second, incredibly close shenanigans.
That was so good. 1 HP both. That was really, really clutch. I don't know how I wouldn't have used the rush, but the fact that he had the bravery to use that rush, that's really, 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 really good. Oh man. Pringles. Go ahead, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say that grab again, well timed. Every single time Pringles starts to go on the aggressive foot, just gets shut down by Twin, either with a rogue hit with the vertical or the grab as they come in with a second one. Both with rush, Lola goes for it first, chip damage and nothing more than that. Immediately backtracks, gives themselves a little bit of breathing space, gets clipped by the slap, and now Pringles again coming on in. See that they can force an error out of them, gets the grab in, off just past the trampoline. You feel like the rush will come out at any moment here from Pringles.
I feel like I'm one of the viewers. I feel like I'm a spectator. I have something to forget. I have to be commentating because this match is just so good. What is happening? Pringles can use the rush at any moment, and he has the lead. He has the definite lead and might just save it for next round. There are only 35 seconds on the clock. Anything can happen. Last time we got a massive, massive comeback from Pringles, so it might just happen for Twin, and it's all about who uses that rush now. Yes, Pringles goes in with a rush and managed to get 1 hit in. Very interesting. Pringles now, Twin knocked down, Pringles frosted. I don't know what's gonna happen. Layla!
There's only 50 seconds. Rush comes out. It will be chip damage. They are both again 1 hit away from going down. Twin has health lead. Twin has the stat. It is going to be a straight 3-0. But that will not tell you the story of how the third match of that set went down. Incredibly close from start to finish there. But it is Twin, the #1 seed, who books their ticket into Grand Final.
That second round was essentially a retweet, hell, a remake, a good made remake of the first round. It happened pretty much exactly with much hype than the first one. I am very livid with this last round.